Our mild winter has some concern about the potential impact on Holland's Tulip Festival. It's happening in less than 2 weeks, and already some tulips are in full bloom. 13 on your side's Josh Alberta spoke with the head of the festival today to see if organizers are worried.
Springtime in the city of Holland means different things for different people. But one thing that's a part of everyone's spring in this small town are tulips. Millions of them, to be exact, of all hues, all beginning to bloom. But while a warmer winter season at times may have been a bit unexpected,
we did have an earlier than normal warm weather in February and early March.
Gwen Auerda, executive director of Holland's 95-year-old Tulip Time festival, says the tulips remain right on schedule for the festival in May.
It cooled right off again, and that's what the tulips like. They like it about 40 degrees or less at night in that growing period. It actually stops their growth when it's 40 degrees or less, which is an interesting phenomenon with this particular flower compared to others. So they were right on time in terms of what we thought the expected growth would be.
Variation, she says, is to be expected given where your tulips may be.
Something's blooming all the time for a 3 to 4 week period. Our 8th Street has snowmelt, which means there's heated streets. Those are always the first to bloom, and those are beautiful today, and I expect that they will continue to stay nice with the cool weather. But some things that are out in a field that's got a lot more wind, or trees that give it more cover of shade, those will wait and open up a little bit later. So we just kind of monitor them as they go.
Only much higher temperatures for the season, she said, really would affect the entire cycle for all.
If it had been 80 degrees in the last 2 weeks, we'd be having a different conversation. Back in 2012, we had 0 tulips the first week of May. It was 80 degrees, repeated days in March. They were blooming the 1st of March. By 1st of April, everything was in bloom. And they lasted their 3 weeks, and then they were gone by the 1st week in May. This is very different.
But with the weather they're seeing now here in Holland, the tulips are set to dazzle audiences from around the country, as they have for almost a century.
We are expecting the type of bloom you see here today during the festival. We plant mid, early, late bloomer tulips, and so some behind me you see, you can't even tell the color of them yet, and they will be beautiful the week of the festival.
And Josh joins us from Holland now. Josh, what else did she say we can expect in this year's Tulip Time?
Well, we're told, Lauren, the theme here this year is going to be bikes and bloom. So on top of the regular events we see every year, like things like parades and stuff like that, and of course the gorgeous tulips you see all around me here already, some in bloom. Other things that we can expect are things like sculptures all around town that are made entirely out of bicycle parts, if you can believe it, but family pedal events and others. This event is set to run from May 4th to May 12th. Lauren.
Definitely beautiful. Thank you so much, Josh.